Hello, I have a lot to say today, but I'm going to start with the shorter, easy topic of food and potentially water. So, I always thought that the grocery store was the place to go to get food. The place. No other place could possibly be as easy or convenient with as much variety, which might be true, but it's really not that big of a difference as you think from buying local. And what does that mean? Am I waking up early every Saturday to go to a farmer's market? No, I'm not. This is what I've discovered. There is a corner shop near me, and they have this produce that's always out there. Every time I go by to go to a different place, I see it and I'm like, that looks cool. Wonder what that's about. And I've never been. Well, all the local farms bring their stuff there like every other day, and they have this fresh, locally grown, good stuff, and it's just there. They have pasture raised eggs, which is where the chickens are actually outside and they don't just get to be outside for 10 minutes a day so they can put cage free or whatever it is on the box. Like, it's legit, and they're $7.50. That might sound like a lot, but if you look at the pasture raised eggs at the grocery store, that's even more than that. And these are local. It's better. And the produce might be slightly more expensive than the regular produce at the store. I don't usually buy organic, so I don't even know what those prices look like, but it seemed pretty reasonable. We just went today and got a whole bunch of like bread and produce and some other random stuff. They had boiled peanuts too. That's exciting. I love those. And it came to less than $40. And like we had a full big like tote bag of stuff. I feel like if I filled up that bag at even Winco, which is pretty cheap, it would have been at least that much. And all of this is local and presumably some kind of organic and like healthier for us. And they even have like free scraps if you ask, because I was wearing this shirt, things I do in my free time, guinea pig, guinea pig. And they're like, oh, you like guinea pigs? We have like scraps, dude. Do you want some scraps for your guinea pig? So I got free guinea pig snacks. That's cool too. And then, so, you know what else I need is milk and maybe butter and stuff. So there was this local creamery or like dairy farm that somebody told my boyfriend about at work. And by local, I mean I can get there in 10 minutes from my house. Actually, so this corner store I was talking about is 5 minutes from my house. This farm, literal farm, like you have to drive up this gravel road for like a quarter mile, and there's like cows out there in the field, is 10 minutes from my house. And I don't live in the middle of nowhere. I live in a city, dude. Like, I live in Portland, Oregon, or like surrounding. I don't want to say too much, but yeah. And it's just right there, and the milk is not that expensive. We buy organic milk at the store because that's what I drink. I refuse to drink normal milk. That's a conversation. And it's $4.50 for half a gallon there. So that makes it $9 a gallon. We already pay more than like $7 a gallon for the organic milk at the store. And now for only $2 more per gallon, we can support a local farm and say screw you to the big food industry. Because, like, have you all seen Food Inc? I haven't seen that since I was a teenager, and it was so traumatizing to me to watch that I really wanted to be vegan or at least vegetarian, but I just could not do it. I think I had some kind of like deficiency and I just could not do it. Like, I tried, but everything, like, I just felt so weak and I hurt, and I was like, I guess I need to eat meat. Well, no, I guess there was just nutritional gaps due to my otherwise shitty diet, and thank you, eating disorder. That probably was a big part of the issue. So I'm gonna try again, and like vegetarian, not vegan, and like not strict. If we want to go get sushi or eat out, like whatever, but you better believe we're not gonna go to a standard grocery store and buy some shitty ass meat that the animals were treated poorly and that they were fed literal trash, and like there's no nutrients in there. If you feed animals trash, what do you think is in their meat when we eat it? You think the vitamins just come out of nowhere? The vitamins that are supposed to be in meat, when you look at, oh, meat has blah 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 percent B12 and like iron and whatever, that comes from them eating grass. Do you think cows in factories are eating fucking grass. They're eating like corn and soy slop leftovers from some other like manufacturing industry that didn't need it, like from the food industry. Like, okay, let's say the tofu plant down the street, that like all the leftover components of the soy that they're not using, that's what those cows are eating. Like, and soy might be kind of nutritious, but it's not as good as grass fed. The only meat we buy right now is grass fed. Like, at least that's the only meat I would buy if I was shopping. Like, we have a chest freezer, and I filled that thing up with grass fed ground beef a while ago because I was like, it's cheap here. I found it for $5 a pound. I filled it up, and that's the only thing I would buy. And even then, it's like I saw something that they're not treated so well when they go to get slaughtered. Can somebody tell me if this is true? I saw somewhere that cows can smell blood from half a mile away. If that's true, that means whenever they're being transported to the slaughterhouse, they can literally smell their like friends and stuff being murdered before they even get off the truck. Is that true? That's crazy. Also, even if that's not true, the absolute atrocities of the slaughterhouse, apparently, like, at least a third of them can like feel stuff because their method of stunning is ineffective, and like they can't be dead when they bleed out. And like, I know that's really gory and stuff. I'm so sorry. Like, if that sounds crazy to you, you should look it up. I won't say anymore, but like, better believe if I can be vegetarian now, I will be. I don't know about vegan. Like, I think eggs are okay. Like, eggs and cheese, like, you don't have to kill an animal for that. As long as they're, like, happy cows that make milk and, like, happy chickens that are laying eggs, I think it's okay. But that's my stance now. Anyway, the whole point, I didn't mean to go on this, like, vegetarian rant. The, the point was that eating local and organic is so much easier and cheaper than you think, and maybe it costs a slight bit more than regular stuff at your grocery store, but oh my god, your body will thank you. Do you know how expensive healthcare is around here? If you give your body good food that doesn't have fucking poison in the form of pesticides and antibiotics that they give the animals and all whatever the heck is on there, you probably will be better. And maybe some of your health problems will resolve, and maybe you can get off of your medications and not have to see your doctor every few months. That would save you a lot of money, probably more than it would cost to go organic and local. Like, think about it. Okay? That's my rant for now. There's more coming, listen.